Hello everyone and welcome to a Fallout 76 video all about Fasnacht. Yes, that event, what has happened in the world of Fallout 76 in a place called Helvetia or Helvetia. So what we'll do is we'll have a little look at the event itself, we'll have a look at how we can complete it, some little hints and tips on how to do that. Also we'll have a quick squiz at the rewards, and also there's some freebies headed our way courtesy of Bethesda, so stick around till the end and find out how you can get them too. But in the meantime, let's go to Helvetia. Vetia, yes. Now, the first thing to know about the event is you can't just turn up and pile in. It only happens once every hour, and it happens on the hour. So on the o'clock, make sure you're there. But of course, you'll get an in-game notification to let you know that it's active. And there's two major parts to the event. The first part is a bit of fetch and carrying that you need to do. Now, you need to go and do this for each individual Protectron-type robot who's going to be participating in the Fasnacht parade. And each one will say, go and get me this and bring it back here. So you might have to get intestines from the little animals that are buzzing around the place. Here's a note, those little animals caused the downfall of the Fasnacht festival's launch because they weren't spawning correctly, but now they fixed it, so hurrah, we're all going to get on with it. You might need to get wood to stick in a wood pile, you might need to get some rad toad eggs, or beeswax, which is always found in this hut just after the bridge walkway thing here. Now you can always pick these things up before you start the event. If you're hanging around waiting for the event to start, you can collect all this stuff and just dump it all at whichever Protectron is asking for it, and get that step done incredibly quickly, so that's a handy little tip. So once that's all done and you've seen all the robots assemble in the grand parade in the middle of the town centre, then they're going to start walking around a set path throughout Helvetia. So you just follow them and protect them from various beasties who are going to try to slay them. Now you've got to try and keep them all alive as you go around, because the more you keep alive, the better rewards you'll get at the end, but I'll go over that once we've gotten to the end of the actual event. Now then, on the first stop, at the end of the road here, you're going to find loads of rad toads piling you. So a wave of rad toads will come from the bottom of the street. They can also appear from the stream and over the bridge, so make sure you're guarding those main areas there. And then once you've killed that particular wave, then the Fasnacht Master of Ceremonies turns around and then he walks over the bridge. Here, you go past the beeswax hut, and then we bend very slightly round to the left, and then they'll stop here, just in time for us to be attacked by loads of mutant berserker suicide bombers with nuclear missiles strapped to their heads. So keep your eyes open, there can be mutant hounds as well. Keep your eyes open as they bleep towards you, and you'll see the mushroom clouds going off all willy-nilly. Take them down before they blow up your Protectrons. Okay, that's that wave done, and then we walk back out onto the main road, and once all the old robots have assembled there, then you're going to get attacked again. You get a wave of kind of low-level monsters, really level 10, something like that, so they're not too hard to take, and there's also one legendary beastie that turns up. I've had a mutant sloth type thing which has turned up and smashed me in the face and stuff, which is great to see, because I'm only quite a low level at the moment, because I'm sort of splitting my time between this and Destiny 2. So, it's fantastic fun, and I really, really loved it. Once it's done, we have a lovely pagan ritual around a bonfire, and we set it on fire, and we all dance and jump around shouting, burn him, burn him. Very Wickerman, yes, it's marvellous. Okay, on to those rewards, which I must say, very good. First of all, you'll get 2 treasury notes. Now, if you don't know what they are, then you cash them in at vending machines for gold bullion. I believe it's 10 gold bullion. Make me an idiot in the comments if I'm wrong. The next thing that you're going to get, depending on how many Protectrons you've saved, is some legendary item, whether it be armor or a weapon. So if you save between 1 to 2 Protectrons, not between 1 to 2, there's no between 1 to 2. If you saved 1 or 2 Protectrons, then you get a 1-star legendary doodah, 3 to 4, a 2-star legendary doodah, and if it's 5 or above, which it can't be because there's only 5 of them, a 3-star legendary doodah. So that's nice and simple. I've had some nice things drop. I've had some armor drop, some combat armor, a chest plate with some nice perks on it. I've also had the Assaultron's head drop, which is cool, but isn't as effective as it you think it was going to be, really. Also, my son who plays this, he's had a rolling pin drop as well, which is really handy for making bread and smashing people's brains in, particularly scorched. It's also worth bearing in mind that you're not going to get a 3-star definitely, it just increases your chances of getting a good drop. So there you go. You'll also get some nice plans that'll drop that you can learn and build in your old homestead, and there's like a beer stein display case type thing, and also a beer stein that you can build to put in the display case, which is quite nifty. However, at the moment, as you all know, vending machines and display cases are completely buggered, so we can't put anything in them to show off anyway, but once they've fixed it, that'll be a nice little thing. There are some rarer drops too, like this mega sloth throw rug, which is incredibly ugly, so of course I put it on my floor straight away. So let me know in the comments if there's other things that you've had drop which are rather cool. Oh yes, there was a Fasnacht donut as well, but I haven't tried that yet because, well, I just haven't. Then you've got the lovely Fasnacht masks which drop. You'll always get one of these drop, and so far I've had one of these toothy mask type things. I've had a skull one, which apparently is an uncommon one, which is one of the rarer ones to get. There's like a 20% chance that you'll get one of them each time. I've also had a beret, which is another one of the rarer ones, which is, well, it's like a beret really. I prefer the massive masks. And finally, there are very rare masks that you can get, which is like a Deathclaw mask, which would be very, very nice. A Father Winter helmet, which is for your combat armor, which is quite nice too. And there's also the one which is the, you know, the big blue-faced ghettos on top of the bonfire when you burn alive at the end of every event. You can get that too. As you may or may not know, as I alluded to earlier, there was a problem at the launch of this particular event because it was buggered and wouldn't work properly. As a big sorry from those lovely people at Bethesda, they've extended the event to the 9th of June. There's an email! And not only have they extended the event to the 9th of June, which gives us an extra week, they're also going to give us a lot of free goodies from the Atomic Store from next Tuesday. So that's going to be worth looking into and getting, don't you think? And if you're new to the game and you don't know where to get wood, chortle, I've done a little video on helping you to get a bit of wood farming done in some great locations, so you can have a look at that here. In the meantime, I will see you again for another Fallout 76 video very soon. Fasnacht!